Hey guys, this is it. This is the final episode of Warcraft 3 Reforged, all cutscenes and cinematics, Reign of Chaos and the Frozen Throne campaign. Yeah, it's been a long journey. Had some enjoyable moments, especially the previous episode, episode 10. Yeah, I want to talk about more about this, at the end of the video. But right now, let's start with episode 11. If you want to check out my previous reactions, I'll put the card right up here. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Ah, you're one of the Machnathal. I am Drekthar. I fought alongside your elders on Draenor many years ago. Still, if you've come to help, I do have a simple task for you. I've been concocting a special potion that will aid our warriors in battle. However, I'm missing a key ingredient. I require shimmerweed, but the rare herb can only be found in the valley known as Thunder Ridge. Normally, I would gather the herbs myself, but the thunder lizards for whom the valley is named have become increasingly hostile of late. If you retrieve 6 bushels for me, I will reward you handsomely.
Greetings, warrior. I am Nazgul, captain of the War Chief's security force. We've been having problems with the indigenous creatures attacking our borders. Perhaps you can help. The Harpies of the northern foothills have been ransacking our supply caravans for weeks. If you can find their lair and put an end to their rampage, I'll see to it that you're rewarded.
Ah, new guy, huh? I'm Gazlo, chief engineer around these parts. But enough about me. We got work to do, buddy. You see, me and my boys have been dredging out tunnels beneath the city, looking for underground wells. Problem is, we dug straight into a den of kobolds. Now those rat freaks are running willy-nilly all over our tunnels. I need you to hook up with my boys and seal those kobolds back in their hole. Yeah, just find the tunnel entrance outside of town, and my boys will set you straight.
Whoa, you're a big one! Gazlo said he'd be sending some muscle.
Do you goblins have a plan?
Of course! If you can get us close enough to the tunnel support beams, we'll blast them to smithereens. That should collapse the ceiling on top of those rats and fix our problem up real nice.
It sounds like something, or someone, is riling up those lizards. I'll look into it myself. Well, at least my potion is complete. Here, take a few vials of it. It'll serve you well.
Ah, the caravans are safe at last. You've done well, warrior. The Horde owes you a great debt. Go to the armory down the way and tell them I sent you. They'll give you a choice of exotic items.
So they blew themselves up, you say? Now that's occupational commitment. Anyway, you done good, kid. Take these items. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Thromkar, Rexar. The others tell me you've been a great help to them. I appreciate all you've done for us.
Thromkar, Rexar. I spoke to Thrall about the humans encroaching on our lands. I, for one, don't trust them at all. I'd like you to report to our outlying watch post and meet with my lieutenant, Garthok. I need to know if they've spotted any suspicious activity along the border.
Thromkar, warrior. We haven't seen any signs of human activity, but the local quillboars have been getting bolder. There is an observatory nearby that helps us spot potential threats. You might want to check it out, but be warned, the quillboars roam the entire area. Gol Kosh, if only there was a way to root them out, we could end their threat once and for all.
Now I can activate the telescope and survey the surrounding lands. Blast. It looks like the beginnings of an invasion. There's far too many of them for me to handle alone.
Are you certain of what you saw, Rexar? I can't imagine that Jaina would send troops so close to our border. This does not bode well at all. Pact or no pact, I won't allow anything to jeopardize the security of our nation.
I heard about the human ships, War Chief. What are your orders?
I want you both to head back to that watch post and keep an eye on the humans. We can't let this situation escalate out of control.
What if they're hostile, War Chief?
I'd prefer that the humans remain unharmed. But if they prove hostile in any way, you have my permission to slaughter them.
No, we're too late. The camp's already been razed. There are human tracks everywhere. They lead back towards the coast.
The human scum will pay dearly for this. Blood for blood, life for life. Loktarogar!
This anchor emblem on their shields. Have you ever seen it before?
Orcs! We've been followed! To arms, men! To arms!
Come, human dogs. Taste the wrath of the horde.
You did all you could, my warriors. Above all else, you kept Durotar safe. Yet this anchor sigil you described does seem oddly familiar. I just can't place it.
Pardon, bossman, but if the humans be coming from the sea, my tribe on the Echo Isles could be deep in the danger too.
Don't worry, Rokan. You have my word that I won't let anything happen to your people. I have an urgent mission for you, Rexar. That human fleet poses a serious threat to the trolls that live on the Echo Isles. I need you to take a zeppelin to the Isles and warn the trolls about what's happening. If you can, try to convince them to join us on the mainland.
There's no telling what dangers lurk on these isles. I'll have to move quickly and find the trolls' village.
I be Vol'jin, leader of the Darkspear tribe. It be good that the war chief sent you when he did, man. Our village is already be under attack by the human fleet. We got no time to waste. Even now, the humans' battleships be blasting away at our coastal villages.
You have little chance of defeating such a force on your own, Vol'jin. You should evacuate your tribe to the mainland and unite with the war chief's forces.
Though I hate to be abandoning our homes, your plan be a wise one. However, we got to destroy those battleships before the evacuation can begin. Oh, these wily ones will serve you well, man. Their talent for destruction be mighty.
We have no flying mounts, Vol'jin. We'll be useless on land.
Oh, won't be a problem, man. Now, this be feeling a bit strange. Whenever you want to get your legs back, just land in the ritual circle. Remember, you must destroy at least 5 of the human ships before we can commence with the evacuation. Well done, man. You saved my tribesmen. The outer villages be ready for the evacuation. They await only the signal to begin. In order to signal the evacuation, you gotta light the 5 signal braziers scattered across the islands. When you're done, the rest of me tribe will set sail for the mainland. But be careful, man. There be more dangerous foes than humans prowling the jungle.
I'm glad you returned safely, Rexar. You've done well. My scouts have informed me that the Dark Spear trolls have landed further down the coast. They'll be much safer under the Horde's protection. Still, the situation with the humans has intensified. I've received word that they're sending an emissary to parley with me. We're to meet at Razor Hill around midnight.
I don't know, Thrall. It sounds like a trap to me. Let me go in your place.
I can't imagine that Jaina Proudmoore would ever set me up, Rexar. Even so, I'm not one to run from a fight.
Just trust me. If you're right, we'll have lost nothing. This is it. The meeting place lies just beyond. Greetings, humans. It's about time you showed up.
What is the meaning of this? This ogre cannot be the Orc war chief.
And you are not Jaina Proudmoore.
Jaina? Why would you think she would be? Ugh, enough of this drivel. We'd hoped to corner your wretched war chief, but you will have to suffice. Strike!
Assassins. I knew this was a trap. Tell me who sent you, human. Was it Jaina?
Foolish beast. You have no idea what's coming for you. It is only just beginning.
You were right, Rexar. I should have trusted your instincts. Still, I can't believe Jaina would try something like this. Perhaps it's time we took a more direct approach. Rexar, I've written a letter to Jaina Proudmoore asking her to account for all this madness. I want you to infiltrate her base on Theramore Isle and deliver it to her, personally.
You can count on me, Thrall, but I may need help bypassing the humans' defenses.
I've chartered this Zeppelin to take you to the Darkspear tribe's new village. Once you get there, Vol'jin will see that you get all the help you'll need. Good luck, Rexar. The future of Durotar is in your hands.
Yeah. I don't think it's Jaina. I don't think so. After all that fighting that Jaina and Thrall had, fighting against the Burning Legion, against Lord Arkmonde, I don't think it's her. It has to be another group of humans who are not part of the Alliance, probably. But the humans seem to know about Jaina Proudmoore, so I'm not sure who they belong to exactly. But I don't think it's part of the Alliance or part of Jaina, Jaina's forces. Yeah, I just don't think so. Thrall and his workers in the city, like I don't know, like where he's standing, right, in his chieftain house, or that place where he's always at. Like there's these three workers who keep on hitting, I don't know, trying to construct something. They're always there and they're irritating me. They are irritating me because every time when Thrall is on the screen, I see them at the back busy constructing something. And man, I'm like, oh gosh, when are you guys gonna finish? But yeah, I digress. I really think that these humans are not part of the Alliance. They must be like pirates or something. Yeah. And it's good to see Vol'jin. It really is good to see Vol'jin and to hear his voice. After World of Warcraft Legion and what happened to him. It's good to see him. Okay, let's continue.
man. My tribe be honored by your visit, though I know you got big matters to be attending to. Sneaking onto Theramore Isle be no easy task. Luckily, there be one who can help you. He waits for you by the shipyard. To reach him, follow the road out of town. We heard reports that the human fleet patrols the channel between the mainland and Theramore Isle. Be wary, man. They could stand between you and the sorceress you seek.
Throm Ka, brother. I am Samuro. My humble skills are yours. Vol'jin entrusted me with a batch of explosive wards filled with an unstable concoction. If I can place them on some critical structures, I could create enough of a distraction to allow you to sneak across the channel in this boat.
Jaina Proudmoore, I am Rexar. I bear a message from War Chief Thrall, the same War Chief you tried to kill. He is curious as to why your warriors encroach on our lands and threaten us with war.
What are you talking about? I do not seek Thrall's death, nor do I have any intention of betraying the pact we made.
Perhaps. But the fact remains that your ships and your warriors have been raiding our encampments on the mainland. I had to bypass a large encampment just to reach you.
I assure you, I ordered no such attacks. Lead me to these troops, Rexar. I want to see them for myself. Rexar, those don't look like humans to me.
Those snake creatures. They must have destroyed the camp and slaughtered your brethren. We're too late. The serpents already killed them all.
Wait, this one's still alive.
Mistress Jaina, we found you at last. The Admiral will be overjoyed.
Is it even possible? We've got to get back to Theramore immediately.
But what?
Just trust me, Rexar. I'll explain when we get there. Hopefully we've made it in time. You've got to get word back to Thrall that...
I don't understand. What's this all about?
Those Marines... I know who they are, Rexar. They're... It's too late. He's here.
Jaina, bless the stars, I found you at last. When I heard that Lordaeron fell, I despaired. But I knew you'd find a way to escape. What is this? An ogre?
Father, wait.
Father?
The Horde is no longer our enemy. The orcs have their own kingdom now.
You have always been naive, my daughter. You aren't old enough to remember what these monsters did to our homeland. The orcs and their kin cannot be trusted. They must be exterminated like the mongrels they are.
I won't let you do it, Father. You don't understand.
I understand more than you suspect, my dear. Perhaps in time, you will too. Seize them all! This should do nicely. Now, all I have to worry about are the harbor gates. Proudmoore's Marines have closed the harbor gates. I'll need to bust them open before I can escape. If I can make it to the open seas, I should have no problem reaching the mainland.
I'm glad glad you escaped, Rexar. And don't worry, we'll send word to Thrall about the Admiral's fleet. If that human's planning on attacking Durotar, he'll find the warriors of the Horde ready to greet him. It'd be taking the war chief some time to amass the Horde's warriors. You gotta gather what allies you can find before the Admiral makes his move against Durotar. Take this Zeppelin and travel to Mulgore. The mighty Tauren who be living there will lend what help they can. Seek out the chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof. He will honor his oath to the war chief.
Who are you, traveler? Why have you come here?
I come in the name of Thrall, war chief of the Horde. His lands are in danger, and he calls upon his old allies to aid him. I seek the one known as Cairn. Do you know him?
I am Cairn, but I can be of help to no one. Return to your war chief and tell him that I am dead, just as my heart is dead.
The barbarous centaur attacked our village recently. Our chieftain's only son, Bane, was taken captive. The centaur are cannibals and do not keep prisoners for long. We searched everywhere for a sign that Bane was still alive, but we found no trace of him. Poor Cairn has been lethargic for some time. Without his wisdom and leadership, I fear that the centaur will decimate our tribe. Perhaps if you could find some clue as to his son's fate, it might rouse the chieftain from his stupor. Find Boven Wind Totem out on the plains. He and his brethren will aid you on your search. Greetings, Brother Wind Totem. I was told you could help me locate Chieftain Bloodhoof's son. There may still be a chance that the boy lives, but we'll need to find the centaur encampment as quickly as possible. I see. I dreamed of this. Nagradabash. That's the centaur encampment. They could be keeping Bane in one of those cages, but we'll have to fight our way to them. Don't worry, Bane. We'll have you back to your father in no time.
Bane, my son. I thought I'd lost you forever. I was an old fool to despair. Rexar, by returning my son to me, you have given me new life. For that I will ever be grateful. Now, you said that your war chief was in trouble, that the Horde needed the Tauren once again. Well, Thrall did much for us in his time, and we will not fail him. My warriors will rendezvous with the war chief upon the battlefield, but I will be returning with you.
You returned just in time, Rexar. Our scouts found this wounded ogre near the borderlands. Despite his wounds, he came all the way here seeking help.
Must help. New warlord conquer clan. Kill many warriors. Lead clan to ruin. Brothers not survive. Me seek help.
New warlord, huh? Don't worry, friend. I think I can help you. Have your witch doctors tend to his wounds, Vol'jin. I'm going to pay a little visit to his clan and meet this new warlord for myself. That must be the ogre's village. I should fit right in.
You know welcome, half-breed. You know Stonemaul warrior.
Look, I don't want any trouble. I just want to talk with your warlord.
You want talk, Korgal? You get past us. You fight good, half-breed. You Maknathal have weak orc blood in veins. Still, You strong. Why you come here?
I've come to join your clan. I want to be a stone mall too.
You got some ogre blood. You got right to join. But do you got the strength? We see, half-breed. We see. So, you want to join the Stone Mall clan? First, you take trial of strength. Need find the gauntlet. Harsh Valley full of big foes. Slay foes. Run the gauntlet. That proves strength to us. Go now, half-breed. We see if you return. You got strength after all, half-breed. You worthy to be Stone Mall. Now you in. What you want from clan?
I want you and your warriors to help the Horde battle the humans. The Stone Mall clan would be a great asset to the Orc war chief.
Stupid half-breed. We ogres split from Horde long ago. They weak, soft. We no owe them nothing. Long as I rule, Stone Mall's no help no orcs.
Then perhaps you've ruled long enough. Korgal, as a member of the Stone Mall clan, I claim the right to challenge you for leadership.
We had no real challenge in a long time, half-breed. Breaking you be fun. We both take trial of blood. Me and you. No tricks, no magic toys. Just muscle and skills. You think me dumb. You think me slow. Now you see why Korgal rules clan.
I underestimated Korgal's skills. I'll need to call upon my beasts to defeat him. I have defeated Korgal in single combat. I have passed the trial of blood. I rule Stone Mall clan now, and I command you all to war. You ogres arm yourselves and meet the Orc war chief upon the plains. Blood and glory to the Stone Mall clan.
You be tougher than I imagined, Rexar. The ogres be a great help when the battle begins. We just get word that the war chief and his forces set up the command post in the central basin. The Tauren and ogres you gathered going to be joining them soon. Check in with Thrall at his base. The battle against Admiral Proudmoore's forces could start up at any time.
Once again, you have done the Horde a great service, Rexar. I am in your debt. If you're willing, there's one last thing I need before the hammer falls. We've crafted a new standard for Durotar, a mighty banner bearing the symbol of the Horde. I want to place a shamanistic blessing on it, but I require a few items to complete my spell. Would you gather them for me?
Of course, Thrall. I'd be proud to.
Your efforts may have saved us all, Rexar. The Ogre and Tauren conscripts you've rallied could turn the tide in our favor. Proudmoore's forces have established a stronghold due north of our position. Our scouts report that he's mobilized all of his standing forces for an attack on Durotar.
War Chief, Admiral Proudmoore's forces have begun their advance. They'll be here any moment.
Let them come. They'll find the Horde to be more than they bargained for. Rexar, you've earned the honor of drawing first blood. I'll hold the defenses here, but I want you to lead the attack against Proudmoore's base.
Gladly. All right, you warriors. The hour of victory has arrived. Come, you Tauren. Rise up, you ogres. Today, you stand united with the Horde. Loktar Ogar! Rakar, War Chief. We've routed the human forces on the mainland, but it appears that Admiral Proudmoore and his Marines have pulled back to the safety of Theramore Isle.
I wish this was the end of it, Rexar. But so long as Admiral Proudmoore lives, he'll never stop hounding us. We must press our attack and lay siege to Theramore itself. I only pray that Jaina is safe. She had nothing to do with her father's agenda, but unfortunately, invading her citadel is the only option we have left.
Okay, yeah. Rexar. Why isn't Rexar in World of Warcraft, Pandaria, Mists of Pandaria? Why wasn't he there? Why wasn't he there to go against Gaurosh? I mean, this guy could have been war chief. Why didn't Thrall, when he was the war chief, give the mantle to Rexar? I mean, this guy's good. This guy's really good. And I don't know where Gaurosh is in this timeline. I'm not sure where he is. But really, Rexar, he is able to unite all the different sides of the horde together for battle. Unlike Gaurosh, who depended on his strength and his intimidation tactics to get everybody in line for war. So I'm just wondering to myself, where was Rexar? Yeah, where was Rexar all this time? I mean, we could have avoided a lot of mess and destruction if this guy was the war chief instead of Gaurosh. Alright then.
War Chief, our troops are ready, but the Admiral's assembled a blockade of battleships around Theramore. There's no way we can match their firepower.
Damn it, I should have thought of this sooner. We've got to find some way to...
Thrall, Rexar, I come in peace. You must believe me, I had no part in my father's plans. I wish none of this had ever happened. I don't know what to do.
We've bled together on many battlefields, Jaina. We've faced untold perils as allies. But your father threatens the security of our nation and the very future of my people. You know how this has to end.
I know, Thrall. Do what you must. There is a goblin shipyard on a nearby island that could provide you with warships of your own. With those, you could scatter the blockade surrounding Theramore. But please, spare my men if you can. My father will try to use them against you, but they're the only real family I'll have left when this is over. Please do this. For me.
We'll do all we can, Jaina. You have my word. Now you better make yourself scarce. The battle's about to begin.
Our forces are ready, Thrall. It's now or never.
See it done, Rexar. I'll meet you at Theramore.
The blockade is broken. Board the transports quickly. We must land on Theramore and crush the Admiral's defenses.
You've done well, Rexar. You're a natural leader. You remind me of Hellscream in a way.
Thank you, War Chief. Now only one task remains. We must storm the Citadel and deal with Admiral Proudmoore once and for all.
Guys, Lukta Roga! What does it mean? What does Lukta Roga mean? What does it mean? If anyone understands Orc language, please explain to me what does it mean. And also the other word that they use. What is it? I forgot. Thumtar? Thumkar, I forgot. But yeah, I love these words they use before they go out to battle. Sometimes they use it, sometimes they don't. Yeah, Admiral Proudmore. I don't know if I told you before, but I've watched Warcraft cinematics and trailers, part 20, and in part 20, it focused mainly on Jaina's story, you know, when she returned home to her mother, and her mother didn't want to do anything with her anymore because she thought that Jaina killed Admiral Proudmore, or like Jaina betrayed her father to the orcs and to the horde, which is not the case. Not really, not necessarily. Yeah, I'm just wondering, how is it that he died? Who killed him? Admiral Proudmore. Because definitely it was not Jaina. Maybe it's Thrall, or maybe it's Rexxar. I don't know. We'll see.
Now, warriors, we must storm the Citadel. We must find Admiral Proudmore and put an end to him. Only then will our nation be safe.
Waktar Ogar! For the Horde! For Durotar!
We are with you, Rexxar. Lead on.
The Admiral's elite guard are trying to cut us off. Slay them all. I must admit, you orcs are more tenacious than I remembered. I thought you savages would have turned on each other by now.
This is not the Horde you remember, old man. We have no interest in conquest or murder. We have paid for the sins of our forebears in blood.
Can your blood atone for genocide, orc? Your horde killed countless innocents with its rampage across Stormwind and Lordaeron. Do you really think you can just sweep all that away and cast aside your guilt so easily? No, your kind will never change, and I will never stop fighting you.
It's over. Stand down, humans.
Father, why wouldn't you listen?
Above all else, Jaina, he was a proud warrior. Remember him as such.
Durotar is now safe. We have no further quarrel with these humans. We will leave your isle in peace, Jaina. I pray we never have to come here again. Farewell, sorceress. You saved our nation, Rexxar. For that, I can never repay you. Will you return to Durotar with us and make a new home for yourself?
I appreciate your offer, Thrall. But I am Mok'Nathal, a wanderer. I belong in the wilds amidst the beasts and elements of the land. But know this, brother. I will always be a part of the Horde. I will always be there when you need me. Farewell.
Oh, it's done. Okay. Okay. Guys, that's it. That's the end of Warcraft 3 Reforged. Rexxar was never there when Thrall needed him. He wasn't there when Gormash became war chief. He wasn't there when my Banshee Queen became war chief. He wasn't a voice of reason in the council. He was nowhere to be found. He probably was still in the forests even during Cataclysm. He was in the forests doing whatever he's doing in the forests. I don't know. But yeah, I finally got to know about Admiral Proudmoore and how he thought, you know, about the orcs, and you know, why was he attacking them still, even after all those wars that they've had before have long since passed. He's a veteran from those wars, and he is a survivor from, you know, the kind of pain and tyranny that the Horde inflicted on humans during those times. And I kind of understand where he's coming from, because maybe I also thought of the Horde as a evil, bad group, you know, like they're the bad guys. I should always see them as the bad guys. But you know, as time went by, I finally learned about the Horde and its structures and its people, and they're not all bad, you know, they just, through circumstances, did terrible things, yes, but they're not all bad people. Just like with people in the Alliance, not all of them are good. You will find some bad apples in there. So yeah, what happened to Jaina's father is unfortunate, but really she did not have much of a fault, you know, in her father's death. She tried to convince him otherwise. And yeah, the other Warcraft 3 Reforged stories, like, you know, the Frozen Throne campaign, and what was it called? The Frozen Throne campaign and the Reign of Chaos. I think the Reign of Chaos happened during the Burning Legion invasion with Lord Archimande. Yeah, I got to see all those stories that I've been, you know, watching in the cinematics, in the Warcraft cinematics that I've been watching since what, part, maybe, yeah, no, like from part 10 upward to part 20 that I am at right now. All of those cinematics are now tied together with Warcraft Reforged, you know, the backstories, you know, how people came to be who they were. And definitely, especially with Arthas, his story, like the first time when we saw Arthas, I was happy. I was like, oh man, this is the Lich King, this is who he is, you know. And I thought he was a good guy, like through and through. But for some reason there was a switch in his head, and it just, you know, switched on, and he became this tyrannical, genocidal person almost immediately. And I don't know, man. My sympathies for him kind of shook after watching those first episodes of Warcraft Reforged, episode 1 and 2, maybe also 3. Yeah, like my sympathies for him shook to the core, and I didn't feel the same way for him again, you know, because in the Warcraft cinematic reactions, when he was the Lich King, I thought that, you know, he was going through a lot of pain and a lot of suffering because his soul belongs to the sword, Frostmourne, and to the Lich King. But you know, before all of that stuff even happened, he was already kind of like a prick, an arrogant prick, who was always guns-ho and who was always arrogant and abrasive, you know, always heading off to battle without actually thinking. So yeah, the guy was not really what I expected. And who else? Oh yeah, Illidan. Illidan and his brother, and the girl and the lady that they loved. What was her name again? Tyrande? I forgot her name now. Yeah, Tyrande, I think. Yeah, that love triangle. That love triangle between these three people. You know, I'll never forget. What was the poem? I wrote it somewhere here. the poem that Illidan said to Tarande. Here it is. Yeah, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind. Oh gosh. Illidan. And then Mathorion. Where's his poem? Where is it? Oh yeah. I thought about you every moment. I roamed through the Emerald Dream. Okay. Yeah, okay, Mathorion wasn't really that romantic. But Illidan was the best for me. Really. Your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind. It was so interesting to see Illidan like that, you know. Even before he became that half demon, half night elf person, you know. How he was all entombed in that underground prison with the warden, Maeve. Maeve. Oh, Maeve. Oh, that lady. She would do anything for revenge. She would go to any lengths for revenge. She would even lie to her allies for revenge. Ah, really. There were some very funny moments in Warcraft 3. And yeah, Illidan with his Naga and his Blood Elves, when they were on Draenor, organizing themselves and taking over. It was all very interesting as well. And how he had to also play this double game, you know, serving the Burning Legion but also finding ways to kill them. It's all very interesting. But yeah. Sylvanas, my Banshee Queen, I finally got to see how she created the Forsaken after she killed one of the most irritable men that I've ever seen in Warcraft. The Grand Marshal, after he died and she declared that she was going to make the Forsaken. I'm also wondering what happened to that demon lord that she was with. That demon lord, I forgot his name, but you know, the one that turned coat and started to serve Sylvanas. What happened to him? Because I haven't seen him in any of the World of Warcraft cinematics. So I'm just wondering, when did he die, or did he go somewhere else or something like that? I'm not sure. But yeah, got to finally see Sylvanas, how she became what she was, you know, or what she is. Sorry, she's not dead yet. But yeah, seeing Sylvanas being stabbed by Arthas with Frostmourne, and you know, her changing. Although, like I said before, if you've watched my reaction to that episode, I think it was, I'm not sure which episode it was, when she got stabbed by Frostmourne, but I didn't really enjoy the cinematic that they showed there, but they corrected that in Battle for Azeroth. They made a proper cinematic for it there, so I enjoyed that one. And what else? Yeah, the Lord Archimande cinematics, gameplay cinematics, you know, how he was lured to the tree, or well, not lured to the tree, but you know, they were wasting time trying to keep him at bay, so that Storm Mage could create his spell that would affect Lord Archimande when he reached the Wall Tree. Yeah, that was also very interesting and very fun to watch. How the Horde and the Alliance members of Jaina and Thrall work together to help stall time, to make time for Stormmage to create this spell, with Medivh there too. And yeah, really, Warcraft 3 really did tie up all those loose ends for me, and I got to understand a lot. But man, this last reaction, episode 11, sorry, with these orc words like Luk Taraga. Luk Taraga! Oh man, I love that word. I love that word. And what else do they say? For blood and glory. Rise up, sons of the horde. Oh man. They have the best lines. They have the best lines. Like the alliance people have got nothing on the orcs and the horde when it comes to, you know, galvanizing the troops. You know, rise up, sons of the horde, for blood and glory. Loktaraga. But they say something else. I forgot the word. I forgot how it went. I just forgot. But they always say it when they're greeting a fellow horde member. I just don't. I can't remember the word. But I'll watch the video again and see. But yeah, this was fun. Warcraft 3 Reforged was fun. It was fun to watch. I know some people may not have enjoyed the game, but for me, as someone who, you know, who's totally new to the Warcraft universe, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed watching the cinematics. I enjoyed watching the gameplay cinematics and trailers, and yeah, it was fun. It was really, really fun. Okay guys, that's it. Remember, if you liked my video, please give me a like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also click the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And yeah, I will see you next time. Maybe not with Reforged, but with other content that I create with Warcraft. Okay guys, bye bye.